on this map, I love to start late swing or a eclipse. I spawn late swing because I like jumping on this structure right here, where this late swing's at. I can also jump and see center right there. That late swing also went to their structure, but he's about to die, so bad for him. So there was a dash that happened right there. Look at Dur right here. Okay, you see that surge just came flying in. Okay, so there's someone down there, we know that. We also know that we just lost center, okay? But it's alright. We can always get it back. Now, what's going to start to happen? What's going to start to happen is they're going to start to push. Now, you can see there's an enemy player on A. He's trying to get A. They're going to keep pushing A this entire match, alright? And they're not going to stop. We got a guy over there at B. No worries. He's just by himself. He's not really a threat. And as you can see, we don't have center. But we're going to figure a way to get it back. Now this guy's doing what you should be doing, which is spawning defensive mechs at center. Well, only when you think it's a good idea. Would it be a good idea right now? I don't think it's a bad idea whatsoever. I think it was a bad idea that he spawned a defensive mech and went to the left. He is trying to get kills on us. He is trying to use a defensive mech aggressively. If you're going to be defensive at center and spawn a defensive mech, you should go to this tunnel right here. It's perfect protection pretty much. And you get to cover multiple angles. But they're going to spawn and they're going to go to that side. And they're easy damage for me in this late swing right here. That late swing is still alive, well, not anymore. So there's no one over here. That late swing's dead and there's 3 of them and they're right there. I don't know where the other one's at, but I decide that I want to go for center here. I do check over there to make sure that there's no one there. And I go for center because I only see one guy here. It is a Deathwalker. He did make me waste my ability, which is alright. This is Stormax. It's not going to be able to kill me, so I just sit there and tank it. Plus, what can I do? Jump. My ability's not back. And now I jump. Because Stormax are a radius weapon, they're really hard to kill eclipses with. So I just survived that no problem. I kill a Deathwalker, but I will die here. This would have been good if me and my team were coordinating. I would have called out, hey, I'm taking center, someone do something. But guess what? Something good did happen. Look, there's a surge on the right here. And he dashes, okay? So at the same time that I'm taking center, they start pushing on that side, which is really good, okay? However, it was unsuccessful, and actually no, I take that back. It was successful. They're taking it. I thought it was unsuccessful because I didn't see them taking it. But now there's someone at A, okay? Like I said, they're gonna keep pushing A. And I just auto spawn Deathwalker there. That's a bad idea. Because if I activate my ability, and if I die, I'm just gonna go back right there, okay? So I would just get cooked instantly. However, I got really lucky because there's a Hemlock right there. If that Hemlock wasn't there, I probably would have died. And unfortunately, our teammate did die. It was a good push, especially since I was taking center at the same time. However, one of them did end up successfully taking our beacon, but we're just gonna get it back right here. So as you can see, the Hemlock is just locking them right there. By the way, I don't know how he didn't die right there. That's kind of crazy. Okay. And you see, they just keep pushing it. They just keep pushing this side. And because they keep pushing this side, we managed to take A. I mean, not A, we managed to take C, the center. Okay, now we're not going to play aggressive whatsoever. We can definitely catch up in terms of influence. There's a Seeker. My ability runs out at the exact time it teleports to me, which is so unfortunate, but I do get it. It is a repeater Seeker. It's alright. They're taking center back, and they're trying to get A again. Oh my goodness. It's a Hemlock, so I'm like, I'm not going to let you lock me. Boom Eclipse, what are you going to do now? It doesn't even turn around. Great. And they take center back, which is, I mean, Good for them. They did exactly what we did, which is they're taking center and taking one of our home beacons at the same time. That is good. Okay, that is great. This guy did distract 2 of us to get this beacon back, and it worked. They got center. Now we need it back. So I'm gonna use this Panther Berry as cover to just shoot miniguns. Okay, 2 eclipses on the right. What do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do? But yeah, there you go. Wait, hold on. Are they gonna go? I guess not. Okay. It looks like the minigun fire was enough to deter them a little bit. I really thought they were gonna go for A since they just keep pushing it all game. But I guess they learned their lesson. They don't need the A beacon really, since they have center. 60 influence. Once they start to get to the 70-80 range, you need to get that beacon back. And is he gonna go up here? He's not gonna go. Okay. So I'm getting desperate at this point, so I just push E by myself. This wouldn't be a bad idea if I was communicating with my team. I wasn't, so they had no idea I was gonna push and couldn't take advantage of that. Now I'm just sending it, but look at this. There's 3 of them alive, 3 of the enemy players alive. They're starting to run out of mechs. I'm just sending it. I don't really care at this point. I don't know what marked me, but it's alright. Yeah. This guy comes flying in. He dies. I don't know if that was his last mech or not. Should he have done that? Probably not if that was his last mech, because he clearly saw that there was a Panther barrier here. It would have been easy kill if he got tangled up in the barrier, but I guess he just saw me with a mark and couldn't resist. And again, I just quick spawn search and we have to go. We have to kill them. Or we take their beacons. And I did see that guy's name tag right there. So it's Abraham. And I saw that. I saw that. So I'm like, there's someone right there. And I did just send it. They killed him. We killed him. And he's about to die. And that's the game. Alright. That was really good, because the pushes that happened were so good. We kept taking and losing center. It was a fight for center, and most of the time that center was lost. We lost it at the same time we were losing a home beacon, or we took center at the same time we were taking a home beacon. So that, if anything, is a great way to demonstrate how successful pushes would work. Now let's take a look at the kill count here. We meched them out. How close were they to meching us out? Let's count it. So they had 21 kills. They were 4 mechs away, which is close. It's really close. I definitely believe that what made them lose the game was the early pushes. Like when they got center, they still wanted more. They wanted blood, so they kept coming after us instead of just taking center and just having it. You know, they kept pushing like this. And they kept pushing like that. That guy just got this, you know, he just stood no chance against the Hemlock. I believe that once we started taking center and then they pushed one of our home beacons, that is justified. However, when they had the center beacon and they kept pushing for our home, I don't think that was justified whatsoever. That probably cost them the few mechs that they would have used to mech us out. Most of the games we've covered so far has taught you to not be too aggressive. I think this one teaches the same lesson. However, you can see how they tried to switch that midway through, and it almost worked out for them. Except for the fact that obviously they got meched out because they wasted a few mechs at the start. So you gotta control your aggression from the beginning, man.